Hey, come see us on tour in Los Angeles, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Baltimore, Atlantic City, Cohoes, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Get your tickets at jimmydore.com. That's where they're the most affordable. So Musk was accused of giving Nazi salute during the Trump inauguration celebrations.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did that. He gave a Nazi salute. You're not just trying to make it look like that.
Again, you have an autistic guy who gets overwhelmed with emotion, and he says, "I'm giving you my heart." That's what. So you got. He should have did it like this. Why did he just do it like this?
This
is very tricky. That's this or this. Oh, when you do it like that, no good. This. Oh, we love you. That. Oh, Heil. What are you doing? So
he's autistic.
He's autistic. It was stupid of that. Yeah, but you really think? After 8 years of calling Donald Trump literal Hitler and saying that he's Putin's puppet and all, even after all, now you're going to switch, you're going to pivot to, oh, Elon Musk, he's the secret Nazi. Oh my God, he's been hiding it this whole time. You know, he's a huge defense contractor, right? But he's a secret Nazi. That's what he's been hiding it from everybody. And he decided, when Trump got to become president, he decided to just let it out. You think that's
Ryan
really?
Grimm says that.
Yeah, it was stupid that he
get the benefit of the doubt because he supported the far right party in Germany. Ryan Grimm's a scumbag, dude. He really is.
Yeah, of course he is. Ryan Grimm called the guys and covering the truckers in Canada. He called those guys right wing supremacists. He did all that stuff
because some plant with a fake.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're scumbags. All right, so here he did it twice. So let's watch the first one.
Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
So you remember when Ben Shapiro and Rabbi Shmuley dragged Elon to Auschwitz? Do you remember that? Do you think Elon gave them his heart like that then?
I hope not.
I hope not. So so that's both of them. So yes, that was I bet if he had that to do over again, he would do it like this.
Hey.
All he had to do is do it like that. But again, he didn't. It was do you really think if he was a real Nazi, don't you think he would keep it a little more on the DL? Don't you think? And I'm not, but boy, I don't know anything about Elon Musk personally. I don't know much about him. I think he sired kids with like 5 different women or something. So he's virile, but
he's African American.
So he could, I guess he could be a rock star. Put it that way, right?
He's Wilt the Still Chamberlain.
He could be Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah. Didn't Wilt Chamberlain said he had sex with 1,000 women? Didn't he say that? Or more than that?
Like more. I don't know if it was Gene Simmons' numbers. Gene Simmons is like 5,000. That's pretty gross, Gene Simmons. You're gross.
So Elon Musk says, frankly, they need better dirty tricks. The everyone is Hitler attack is so tired.
It is.
So he just 2 seconds ago, everybody was saying that he's a Zionist. Remember that? And
right. Well, yeah.
So which is it? Is he a Zionist or is he a Nazi?
Well, he said something where he got in trouble and they took him to Auschwitz. He had to go with Ben Shapiro to Auschwitz with Rabbi Shmuley. Max Blumenthal was talking about it. I don't remember what he said, but he's like been officially declared not a Nazi by the official organization that tells if you are.
I mean, hey, if you don't like the results of autism, maybe don't force kids to get 72 vaccines, okay? That's all I'm saying. Hey, and I'm not saying vaccines cause autism. That's not what we're saying. I'm saying that that's a funny joke. So Ruth Ben-Ghiat, a professor of history a professor of history and fascism. I didn't know you could be, but you are. You could be a professor of fascism at NY University, wrote on Twitter that the gesture was a Nazi salute and a very belligerent one too. But guess who doesn't say that? The Anti-Defamation League. You know, the Jewish organization that runs around calling everybody anti-Semites. They say
Azov, who they declared not Nazis now.
So here's what the by the way, this person, Ruth, who said it was a Nazi salute, she wrote that on Twitter?
Yeah.
You mean Space Hitler's Nazi platform? Boy, these Nazis sure are nicer than the Nazis in Ukraine who put me on a kill list.
Yeah, Space Hitler let her say it on his thing, right?
Yeah,
That's
Space Hitler. So here's what the ADL says. This is a delicate moment. It's new day, and yet so many are on edge. Our politics are inflamed, and social media only adds to the anxiety. It seems that Elon Musk made an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm. Not a Nazi salute, but again, we appreciate that people are on edge.
What?
So that's the ADL saying he made an awkward gesture. He should have went like this, but he didn't.
Yeah.
That's very key. You got to have your hand like that, not like that. Very key. Now, I know some people are going to people are going to screen grab that.
Yeah, you're trying to get a cab.
Yeah, when I'm trying to get a cab.
You're trying to. That's the original Pledge of Allegiance hand gesture.
So
that's
the ADL says that Elon's not a Nazi, and it's up to them at the end of the day for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why, but they did get the official. All media is supposed to go by what the ADL says, such as with the Azov Battalion. Remember? That's why we all forgot Azov were Nazis suddenly, because the ADL signed off on them not being Nazis.
So if the ADL doesn't think that that hand gesture was a Nazi salute, that can only mean one thing, Kurt, that the ADL is now run by Nazis.
Oh, no.
Yes.
They get into everything.
Aaron Astor, a history professor at Maryland College in Tennessee, supported the ADL's position, and he said on the Space Nazis platform Twitter that it was not a Nazi salute. So there you go. You got two competing eggheads, and that's something.
No one thinks he did a Nazi salute. The most I've seen, even if they're trying to say it.
No, they are saying it.
Well, no, but they all know he's not. What they're going, he's trolling by going, I am a Nazi and I gotcha. It's such a nonsense thing to weigh in on because clearly autism's everywhere. You've seen him dance around his dumb truck. The guy isn't coordinated.
Yeah, he's a very socially awkward dude. So here's what this guy, Aaron Astor, says. He says, I've criticized Elon Musk many times for letting neo-Nazis pollute this platform, but this gesture is not a Nazi salute. This is a socially awkward autistic man's wave to the crowd where he says, my heart goes out to you. That's what it is. Was it Adolf Hitler? Was it Adolf Hitler, Kurt, who famously said, my heart goes out to you? Or was it Bill Clinton? I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah, right.
However, Musk's actions appear to have enthused neo-Nazis and white nationalist groups. So now you're responsible. So now you're responsible for every asswipe in the world, the way they react to what you say.
They're quoting Blood Tribe. You know who that is? The guy that loved Biden for sending missiles to Ukraine. Remember that video we played?
Jake Uger did that to me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember that. Jake Uger did that to me when he went on the Hill and said neo-Nazis like what Jimmy Dore said. It's just this is the most disgusting trick. Rolling Stone magazine, which is the most discredited magazine in the world. The people who lied about ivermectin, lied about COVID, lied about Joe Rogan, lied about everything. They're deep state actors at Rolling Stone. So they're saying that the neo-Nazis are big. They're loving it.
I don't care if it's a mistake. I'm going to enjoy the tears over it. So all the morons going, it's a Nazi thing, they're laughing at. So really they're reacting like every other normal person for once. The fake government-sponsored neo-Nazi Blood Tribe.
Mondowai says Elon Musk did a Hitler-adjacent salute to the Trump at the Trump rally, and the ADL rushed to defend him, calling it an awkward moment of enthusiasm. This is the same ADL who is the CEO called tweeting "Free Palestine" a thin at him anti-Semitic. So they're pointing out, look at okay. Those two things don't really have anything to do with each other.
A Hitler adjacent salute. So if he had his hand out like this, that would be you got to stop putting adjacent on things, morons. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You know what's far right adjacent? The left. Left, right. That's what adjacent means, you dipshits.
So here's what Caitlin Johnstone says. She says the ADL telling everyone to cool their jets about Elon Musk throwing up textbook Nazi salutes at a political event should be the final nail in the coffin for the anti-Semitism narrative. It won't be, but it should be. This makes it so transparently obvious that groups like the ADL do not exist to curb discrimination against Jews. They exist to promote a geopolitical and military interest of an apartheid state in the Middle East. Yeah, but I don't think that this is... She's correct in that, but I don't think that this shows that. To come on...
I mean, everything I've witnessed in my entire...
You really think he was on purpose giving a Nazis? Come on!
It's like a campaign thing where they're like, we know it's not true, but if we can get it to stick, then it'll be like everything's campaigning. You already lost the election, dipshits. So don't try to do that now. It's not going to, how's it going to help you?
Imagine if someone like Jeremy Corbyn or Greta Thunberg had repeatedly thrown up a Nazi salute at a political event after denouncing the abuses of the state of Israel. Yeah, that would be weird if he was talking about the abuses of Israel and then did a Nazi salute. That would be weird.
Right. He also didn't do a Nazi salute, so it's kind of weird.
But he what?
Yeah,
that was an again. This is the entire Western political media class would unify to stomp their reputation through the floorboards forever. But he wasn't talking about Israel. I mean, I'm sure if someone was doing it, they would be more cognizant of, hey, that looks really weird if I do that.
Also, Hitler.
So I look
again,
at
Trump.
So the bigger point that she's trying to make is there isn't an anti-Semitism crisis in our society. There isn't. It's a lie. A lie that has been cynically promoted by institutions like the ADL to shut down criticism of genocidal atrocities by a tyrannical apartheid state. That's all we've ever been looking at here. She's correct 100% on that.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, my heart goes out to you. CNN. Elon Musk is a Nazi. The legacy media is actively and purposely misleading. Elon Musk never did a Nazi salute. Watch the full video. He simply gestured and said, "Thank you. My heart goes out to you." He should have did it like that. But he's an awkward guy socially.
Blow him
Legacy
a kiss or something.
What's that?
Hey, blow a nice kiss next time.
Yeah, do this. How about that? Anyway.
Oh dear.
By the way, does it go out to me on H-1B visas, Elon?
So can you believe Elon Musk gave a Sig Heil salute to the audience? He's trying to bring Nazi rule to the United States of America? Wait a minute. What the heck is this? You know what this means? It means that we've been under Nazi occupation for years. They're all goddamn Nazis, Kurt. Every last one of them. I'm the Joe McCarthy for spotting Nazis. They're everywhere, hiding in every cupboard. Everyone is a Nazi.
Yeah, well, mostly at NASA.
Mostly at
That's
NASA.
how we went to the
That's
moon.
right. Operation Paperclip. Eve Barlow says, I'd like everyone who thinks Elon Musk gave a Nazi salute to give a fraction of that energy to this. And this is a terrorist firebombing attack on Jewish preschool in Sydney. The terrorists spray painted F the Jews next to the burning building. I thought they just wanted a ceasefire. So again, you don't know who actually did that.
Yeah. Also, they did it in Sydney.
You don't know who did that. There's been lots of reports of attacks on temples and Jewish institutions in the United States. Turns out it was being done by Jews. It turns out it was false flags. So you don't know who did that.
Oh, Eve Barlow. She's an idiot.
I don't
She's
know.
the one that was with Johnny Depp's ex-wife in Rolling Stone.
No way.
She's an imbecile.
So I'd like everyone who thinks Elon Musk gave a Nazi salute to give a fraction of that energy to this. This is, so you see what that is? Do you see what that is? That's Mossad with a blue check tweeting out a picture of them. And you think that's a Palestinian? Yeah.
Probably a terrorist.
And they
Jimmy.
say
That's
removing
what I
the
assume.
trash. That's how they take. So that's what. So that. So
Well, it's
there you
weird
go.
how in America when we go to war, we're not allowed to show these images proudly like that, even though it's
So they
it's
don't-
really unabashed how they show stuff like this proudly.
So it's like liberal Democrats don't actually care about behavior and criminal actions. They only care about salutes and other superficial things because that is as far as their brain can delve into it before it shuts off.
Yeah, they're programmed to do that.
So this was retweeting that Eve Barlow.
Eve Barlow is a dum-dum.
Hey, this is what makes Elon Musk a Nazi, not some goofy salute.
You're thinking of an Ashkenazi.
The shitlibs always choose the wrong reason, even when they're doing the right thing. You know, they impeached Trump because he paused a shipment of weapons to Ukraine.
To Nazis.
To Nazis.
And this is when they were a lot more. They weren't killed off by Russia yet.
The best reason to vote for Trump, they turned it into an impeachable offense.
Hey, how did
this would be the reason why you don't like Elon Musk.
How did all of Canadian House of Commons salute a Nazi over the summer and every liberal just forgot about it? If I even bring it up, because it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen happen in Canada, they don't remember it. They didn't hear about it. They all
saluted it. That's right. That's right.
And he had to do his best to not do a Sig Heil.
Look at this. Oh, my God. I'm literally shaking. That's Trump's
You know what this
kid,
looks like?
Aaron.
These people that are doing this, you know how you always see celebrities when they put the thing over their eye and they
Yeah.
go, oh, that's Illuminati.
Yeah.
And you would call them conspiracy crazies. That's what these people are.
So I think that was whoever put that together did it as a joke. Look. I think that's funny. And
Why did Hitler's Sig Heil? Why is his like a weird little like, go on, get out of here? Like Hitler's, he never does it. He goes, okay.
yeah, isn't that funny?
You guys. Look at him. All right.
Fellas.
That's enough.
Hey,
Sit
fellas.
down. Sit down. That's enough. Oh, you guys are great. Too much. Sit down.
All right, I'm blushing. If you're lifting weights, doing cardio, meal prepping, tracking macros, taking creatine, and you're still not seeing that fat loss results you want, let me save you some time. Turns out it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And that's where this little thing comes in, Lumen, the handheld metabolic coach. Here's how it works. One breath, just one, and Lumen tells you if your body's burning carbs or fat for energy. No more guessing, no cookie cutter diets. It's all personalized. Lumen gives you real-time feedback to guide your meals, your workouts, even your sleep. Say you're about to work out. Breathe into Lumen. It'll tell you, hey, you're burning carbs. You're good to go. Or carb up if you want to crush it. Simple changes like this add up, helping you lose fat, build muscle, and actually feel like your hard work is paying off. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels, go to lumen.me/Jimmy or click the link below. You'll get 20% off your Lumen. Why guess when you can know? Get your Lumen today. Go to lumen.me/Jimmy for 20% off. Hey, come see us on tour in Los Angeles, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Baltimore, Atlantic City, Cohoes, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Get your tickets at jimmydore.com. That's where they're the most affordable.